Okay, so hello to all our audience of Métal Zone radio show. We are at the BARBEUK Metal Fest. This is the second edition at CHAMPTOCEAUX in France. And we've got the huge pleasure to be with a band coming from Germany, CROSSPLANE. So first of all, thank you to be there to answer some questions. So finally, you are going to play for the first time, I think, in France. Yes. For this edition. How did you find out about the festival and how did you end up to be on this bill?
Thanks for all for having us. Yes, and we the first time in France, and you having us because a booking agency have here asked to play CROSSPLANE, and we are here, and that's a great moment, and. We want to play rock and roll tonight for the people, and I think it will be a great time tonight.
I'm sure it will be a great time for the first time. For the people who are not familiar with CROSSPLANE, can you do a brief history of the genesis of the band?
Okay, we started in I guess in 2009. And the first show, and after that only a little of shows, but from year to year there's a growth of many shows, and okay, it's a fine time, and we are playing rock and roll, and everything is
fine.
Fine, yes.
Yes, and Alexander says we playing since 2009. The first show were on 2010, and then we played, I think, about 700 shows. Wacken, Werneren, on and on and on. Great shows, and we had a tour with Segré, Chrome Division from it's a singer from Dimmu Borgir, and we had a tour with Phil Campbell. The guitarist from Motorhead, after dying Lemmy, and now we're here, and that's a really good moment. But I think I said to my friends, that's really cool. All the rooms here, it seems like a big concert. Yeah, it's very cool, and we're here now, and all friendly, and we're drinking so much, had some fun, and we hope we had a good show tonight.
You want to? Okay, we've played shows in the Netherlands, and but it's a great honor to play in France, and I hope it would be not the last time.
How did you explain, because you are from Germany, we are in France, it's not far. It's not very far. How did you explain that you didn't still play in France? I don't understand. And did you have an explanation for that or not?
I think it's not far away, because I think Germany has so much festivals, and France has so much festivals, and that's a difficult thing, because we must work together, perhaps. And it's the first time we played in Luxembourg. We had one show in France, but it's not the same.
Not the same as
France. And we hope we can play sometimes in France too. But that's a really good thing here. Yeah.
So 5 years have passed since your second album, Backyard Frenzy, released in 2017. And the last one, Fastlane, was released in 2022. How did you explain such a long period without an album, nothing?
It's a miracle. I guess we have to we have to make some music, and every idea it takes a long time, and what shall I say? It's we also is listening, and if there are many people who like to listen to us, there would be some releases from us will take place, but I hope it will be not the end of us. But you've seen we are not the youngest ones, only him. He's the youngest one. We've paid for him every day.
But I think from the years, it was a long time. But from the writing, it's not a long time, because in this time we play so many shows, we had no time to write other songs. And if you a band who plays every year in a weekend 60, 70 shows, it's really much shows, and then you must new songs. That's a little bit it's a little bit difficult. Yeah, we're not Metallica. We can in a hotel and sound check. Hey, we have a new song. Okay, that's not.
But I have to say, we've survived Corona. During the Corona time, many bands are not still there and didn't survive that time. Venues, it was a really difficult time. But we had some shows. We are still there, and until now. And I think we hope it's going on further and further. And do you want to say something?
Ach du, yeah, of course I agree. Of course. How did I get here?
Is it me?
Okay, cool, very cool. So you released on, as I said, 2022, your third album, Fastlane, through the German label El Puerto Rico Records. Yeah, can you tell us more about it regarding the lyrical theme, the conception, the recording process, and when can we expect a new album?
Yeah. First of all, we wrote new songs and try to do it good. Yeah, you know, it's every musician, and we work together with Waldemar Richter. You know him? From Grip and so on, and it's a good friend, and he produced the songs, and we had so much fun to produce the songs, and I think it's a good LP, and we like it.
So we can expect a new album in next year, maybe?
Yeah, I hope so. We write about the new album, and I think in February, March, we will have a new CROSSPLANE album. Yeah.
Always on El Puerto Rico Records?
Yeah.
Yeah, always. Okay. So the band was formed in 2009. Yeah. Okay. What is your musical background, and what were your expectations 15 years ago when you formed CROSSPLANE? Yeah, before and. Very funny.
I like it. Yeah.
I like it.
Now, it's a lot of music. My first music steps are Beatles. That's the first music I heard ever, and today I like it so much today. And yeah, so on the first metal bands, except Dokken. Except Dokken, it was my first concert in Essen, and then came Slayer, Metallica, and so on, and the grunge time. I like the grunge time, and I heard so much music. I hear so much music, and what I like, I hear.
So. I know it's always difficult, but when to define your musical style, you've got a huge, of course, a huge influence of a band. Unfortunately, does not exist anymore because of the death of his bassist and singer Lemmy. Motorhead, yeah, you've got a big, huge influence of Motorhead, but not only. How would you define the music you are doing?
I think it's not new for us. It's an honor, and we make music what we can do. I cannot sing another singer, or I can't play another singer, and it's natural. Yeah, it's and it hits like a Motorhead, and that's an honor. Absolutely.
It is his voice, but but the music is different. We can say there's a big mixture of all the styles we love, and I think the comparison, if you compare us with Motorhead, it's an honor. But we are not Motorhead, and we are not a tribute band or a copy of Motorhead. We're making our own way, I guess.
Yeah. But if people think it hit like Motorhead, that's cool.
Yeah. That's cool. It's okay.
It's okay. Okay. So, I suppose, but maybe I'm wrong. You don't make a living with the band CROSSPLANE? You don't make a living with the band?
No, we're day worker. Yeah. I'm a nurse in a what does it mean like a man?
Impossible. I don't know you. You're lying.
You don't know?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. For us, but I have doubts.
I'm a nurse.
Okay, so.
Yeah, what does it mean in man?
Now you've got regular jobs, of course, like many people. Okay, so.
I'm in the hospital. Psychiatry.
Psychiatry, hospital, okay. And for you?
Sozialarbeiter, social work, social worker.
And I'm working in administration. I'm a controller. I'm counting chiffres and key performance indicators. A very boring job.
Of course.
No?
Yeah, but we don't even understand it in German.
Okay.
It's not a problem.
That's all.
This is a job? This is a regular job, what you say? Okay, I'm just kidding. So, looking back at your childhood, can you tell me in which musical environment did you grow up? What their music at home? Did your parents, sister, brother play music? And does it affect in a way the choice of playing the music you are playing today?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. My parents are Stones, Beatles, Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, all that things. They heard it. And my first time, I'm lying in my bed. Before I playing guitar, I had a plague, and I would like playing guitar, and I'm doing like I'm playing guitar. And my mother came into my room. I'm lying in my bed, and she said, "Come on, boy, here is an LP. You know Bravo? Yeah. Bravo LP." And they came in. Here's Shot in Time, Black Sabbath, Paranoid, and that my first two things. That's great. And that's my music. And my parents do it to me, and it's.
If you compare our age, I'm still a child, and I'm still getting.
You're a teenager?
27.
Oh no.
27?
Yeah. No, this month.
Really?
Yeah.
You're too old for us.
Older and older.
Yes, I am. I forgot the question. I'm sorry.
what was your musical environment when you were young at home? Did your parents listen to music, play music, your brother, your sister?
My father was listening to Queen, and my mother always said I was crying when she was trying to sing the songs for the children and stuff, and I was like, no, please no. Yeah, and my uncle, Waldemar so Richter, it's like, it's in our blood, I guess.
So normal.
Yeah.
Yes, I was a virgin until I get in touch with a Christian group, and we've listened to Scorpions, and on that time I get in touch with women, beer, and good music. Scorpions, except Halloween. That's the beginning of the end.
Okay, so you are playing. Yeah, you want to speak? You want to say something? No? Yeah?
I grew up with Guns N' Roses. When I was 16, I was my first concert. And after that, I going over to Slayer. And so that's all.
And what about you?
Me? My mother was listening a lot of music, French music, pop music, pop music. My father, not at all, no music at all. And I grew up with the French things of the period in the 80s and 90s. And one day, to explain everything to you about how I discovered metal music, a friend of mine at school, at the college, get the Ride the Lightning album from Metallica for his birthday. He listened to it, and he don't like, not at all. And he knows that me, I was liking electric guitar, distortion, etc., etc. So he said, the day after, he said, "Hey, Jerome, I've got that. I don't like it anymore, but I think maybe you can like it." So he sold me the cassette, 10 francs at the moment, nothing, and it was with the green sleeve of the album, because there is a blue, the original, and the green that was an error of production. So he sent me the cassette. When I go home after the school, I put on the cassette recorder, and it was okay. That's the music I want to listen. Okay, simple.
Until now, that's your music.
Until now, yeah, I was 14 years old. I am now 52. So it was
52. Okay.
Like the B-52s.
We are a little bit older. He's 53, and I'm 53 in next weekend.
Next weekend. So okay. So happy birthday in advance. So we are from the same generation. Okay. So CROSSPLANE is in the BARBEUK Metal Festival for the first time in France, and it's an honor to have you in France. So the word of the end.
It's our pleasure to be here. Thank you very much. And the first time in France, and all we can say is, rock and roll will never die. Yeah, it's that thing. We are together, and we're looking forward to the show. And thank you very much.
Thank you very much. This was CROSSPLANE for the first time in France, in CHAMPTOCEAUX, France. So wish you a lot of good things for the future, for you, for your family. And rock and roll never fucking dies.